So we have leo, which is I say or I tell, no? And po, which is the closed version. So we said that when we get these really crazy irregularities between the standard and the closed form of the verbs, like in leo po for I say or I tell, or vlepo do for I see, tro fao for I eat, when that happens, we can suspect that those two originated from different verbs, much like go and went in English. Apart from leo, we also have epilego and dialego. Both of these mean to choose. Now, you notice that we have lego with the r, with the rama, like in ero, no? Now that r fell away in leo. Historically, leo was lego, but you can imagine with such a common verb, so much lego, 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 it became leo. But in the other verbs, the G pops back out. So we get epilego, dialego, both of these meaning to choose.
Epilego, dialego.
How would you say, what are you choosing?
Ti epilegis.
Good, ti epilegis, ti dialegis. The closed version of these verbs has nothing to do with po. We get from epilego, epilexo, and we get from dialego, dialexo. That's where we get dialect from, dialexo, a choice of different words and elements of the language as a dialect. So how would we say, what have you chosen?
Ti egis epilexi.
Ti egis epilexi, ti egis dialexi. How would you say you have to choose?
Prepi na epilexis.
Prepi na epilexis, prepi na dialexis. And I said that dialexi we can relate to dialect, and actually lexi in Greek means word.
Word.
Mia lexi.
Mia lexi.
So what gender is that?
Feminine.
Feminine. Now we saw the plural pattern for feminine of afti to aftes, no? Mera, meres, they, days. That's the most common feminine plural pattern, but we will come across others. For example, the plural of lexi is lexis.
Lexis.
Lexi and lexis. We've already seen another word as well that has that plural pattern. What was the word for city, like in cosmopolitan?
Poli.
Poly. And the plural of cities is formed in the same way. So how would you say cities?
Polis.
Polis. Good. We had the I buy from agoraphobia, the fear of the open spaces or the public spaces coming from marketplace. How was that? I buy.
Agorazo.
Agorazo. And what was the closed version of agorazo?
Agorazo.
Agorazo. How would you say I have bought it?
Ejo agorasi.
Good. And the it?
To ejo agorasi.
To echo agorasi. And I have to buy it?
Prepi na to agorazo.
Good. Prepi na to agorazo. Prepi na to agorazo. How would you say I have to buy them? And we mean neuter things.
Prepi na ta agorazo.
Prepi na ta agorazo. If we want the word for them for feminine, we can use the plural pattern that we see between poli and polis, and between lexi word and lexis words. So we went from to ta, and we can go from tin for her to tis.
Tis.
For them for feminine. So that's just like the plural pattern that we found in lexi lexis and poly polis. We get tis. Tis. So if you wanted to say I have to buy them and you were referring to feminine objects, how would it be?
Prepi na tis agorazo.
Good. Prepi na tis agorazo. And if you wanted to say I have to see them and you meant females, a group of females or feminine things, how would it be? I have to see them.
Prepi na tis vlepo. Do.
Good, though. But you might also want to say something like, I have to see them more often. No, more often was pio, the word for more,
Pio.
Sichna, pio sichna. So how would that be? I have to see them more often.
Prepi na tis do pio signa.
So there's a contradiction there between do, which is closed, and pio sichna, which is open and ongoing. So we need to go back to the standard form of I see, I'm seeing, which is
Βλέπω.
Βλέπω. Good. So I have to see them more often. We mean feminine them.
Πρέπει να τις βλέπω πιο συχνά.
Very good. Πρέπει να τις βλέπω πιο συχνά.